What insurance coverage should I have for my roofing business?
I mean, you got to have general liability. I would say I've always been told no less than $2 million. Now I see a lot of guys with policies for like $500,000, and that's probably sufficient in most retail environments. The problem is when it's not, so and the price difference for what you pay monthly from $500,000, at least for me, for $500,000 versus we've got $5 million. And so I guess my experience could go from $2 million to $5 million. My cost for my insurance did not change that much. I moved it to $5 million because we were doing some commercial work, and I would just rather be safe than sorry. And the price difference just wasn't enough to take that risk.
Yep.
So, but I would recommend having at least $2 million worth of liability and general liability insurance.
And how do you cover does that also cover your subs? How does that work?
So, I found this out the hard way. It does, but so the way it works is you have liability insurance. You need a subcontractor agreement with each contractor, each sub you work with per job. So if I'm hiring you, AJ, for a job tomorrow and it's for Mrs. Smith, I need you to sign a subcontractor agreement for Mrs. Smith's job for X amount of money. And I also need to be listed as additionally insured on your insurance, and I do that once a year. Same with workers' comp. You give me a certificate of workers' comp once a year. If I don't do that and your coverage lapse and I don't have a subcontractor agreement with you signed, if Mrs. Jones sues me for neglect or for whatever the case is with the installation, or say we dropped something through the ceiling and broke her $100,000 china cabinet or whatever, I am liable. Now, if I have a subcontractor agreement and you don't have insurance, I file the claim. My insurance will pick it up. They will sue you to get reimbursed. So even though you don't have insurance, my insurance company is going to take care of me because I did pay.
Yep.
And they're going to come after you to get their money back.
Because of the agreement that was in place.
Correct.
Yep.
Found that one out the hard way. About $100,000 out of my pocket on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
That hurts.
but yeah, I mean that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.